Before you start today's activity, make sure you write your name in the top corner neatly so that I can read it. You're going to do the day's activity following along with me, and when you're done, you're going to take a picture of your activity and you're going to upload it to the Google Classroom so that I can see what you did. Before we begin, let's talk about our marker. The marker has a tip which is very pointy, and this is perfect for making nice thin lines. The side of your marker, if you use it at an angle, will make nice thick lines. We're going to start with thin lines today. So we need to hold our marker or your crayon or your colored pencil or whatever you're using straight up and down at a vertical angle. All right, we're going to start at the top of our paper with horizontal lines. Horizontal lines go side to side, and we're just going to drag our marker across our paper. We're going to make 2 or 3 of these. Try not to put them too far apart. We have a lot of lines that we need to put on the paper and practice. We're going to try not to run out of space. If we run out of space, you can always continue on another piece of paper, or you can flip this piece of paper over. If I go too fast, simply press the pause button and then start the video again when you get caught up. All right, I've made 3 thin lines, 3 horizontal thin lines. Remember, horizontal lines go side to side. You want to hold that pen straight up and down for thin lines. We're going to make 2 horizontal lines that are fat. So we're going to angle our marker like this using the side or the side edge of our marker, and we're going to drag that across. See how thick these lines are? Let's do 2 of these. All right, when you're done with that color, make sure you put the lid on tight and put it aside. Let's select a different color. This time we're going to make vertical lines. Vertical lines stand straight up and down. We're going to make 4 or 5 thin, short vertical lines. And then we're going to angle our marker and make 4 or 5 thick vertical lines. And we're going to continue that pattern, repeating it all the way across to the other side. This time we're going to make diagonal lines. Diagonal lines like to slant or lean. They're like a slide. When you're done, choose a different color. The next line we're going to make is the zigzag line, and zigzag lines can be gentle or they can be really tight. Zigzag lines add a lot of energy to a picture. A gentle zigzag line might look like this. You're simply putting your diagonal lines together. Now we're going to make a tight zigzag line. See the energy in this line? I wonder what we could use this type of line for in a picture. Now we're going to do our curved lines. Our curved lines go like this, and a lot of times kids will use a curved line to make rainbows in their picture, or a happy face. Now we're going to do wavy lines. Again, wavy lines can be gentle, just like the zigzag, or they can be really tight. Can you think of what we could use a wavy line for in a picture? This makes me think of a roller coaster. Now we're going to do some dotted lines. Dotted lines can be little tiny points, just like this, or you can make dots and color them in. Sometimes dotted lines are not even solid. Sometimes people use a circle and they don't color it in to make a dotted line. Try making your dotted line in a wavy line. Then we're going to do dashed or broken lines. Some people call them dashed, some people call them broken. It's completely up to you which way you prefer. Can you think of where you've seen a dashed or broken line? The next type of line I want you to think about is a loopy line or a curly line. They go like this. This makes me think of curly hair or loops on a roller coaster. If you turn your loopy line this direction, it might even look like a tornado. And the last line I want to try today and have you practice is a spiral. Spirals can sometimes be very hard for young kids to draw. Think of it like a circle. Okay, we're going to start as if we're making a circle, see? But instead of bringing this line down to touch the other end of the line, we're going to pass it. And we're going to wrap that line around itself. Just like that. What could we use a spiral for in a picture? Makes me think of hot cinnamon rolls right out of the oven, or a snail. When you are all done trying all of your lines, and remember, if you ran out of space, that's fine. Simply turn your paper over and continue, or get a different piece of paper out and finish. Don't forget to take a picture of this paper when you're done and send it to me, or upload it, turn it in your Google Drive. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to think about all of the lines that you just used. It's your turn to make a picture using all of the lines that you just drew.